Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into stocks, crypto, or just making smart money moves, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into something that's blowing up right now. BMNR up 100%. What you need to know. Yeah, you heard that right. BitMine Immersion Technologies stock literally doubled overnight, and if you're wondering why, how, and what it means for you, stick around because I'm breaking it all down. We're talking massive gains, crypto treasures, and some big name investors jumping in. Let's get into it. First off, if you're scratching your head thinking, what the heck is BMNR? Don't worry, I've got you. BMNR is the ticker for BitMine Immersion Technologies, a company that's all about blockchain and digital assets. They're not your typical mining outfit. They specialize in immersion cooling tech for crypto mining rigs, which basically means they keep those high-powered computers running efficiently without overheating. But here's where it gets juicy. BitMine has pivoted hard into building a corporate treasury stacked with cryptocurrencies. Started with Bitcoin back in June, buying up 100 BTC, but then they went all in on Ethereum, and I mean all in. So, why did BMNR double overnight? Buckle up because this is the bombshell. On the 4th of August, BitMine announced they now hold over 833,000 ETH tokens, that's Ethereum, folks making them the world's largest publicly traded holder of ETH. We're talking a treasury worth around $3 billion at current prices. Imagine that, a company that's essentially become the MicroStrategy of Ethereum. For those who don't know, MicroStrategy did something similar with Bitcoin, stacking billions and watching their stock skyrocket as BTC pumped. BitMine is doing the same play, but with ETH. Now, timing is everything here. Ethereum's price has been on fire lately, surging to over $4,300 just overnight amid a broader crypto rally. Bitcoin's hovering around $120,000, but ETH is stealing the show with its own pump, flipping the ETH BTC ratio green for the year and climbing 100% from its April lows. When ETH jumps like that, BitMine's treasury value explodes and investors pile in. Their stock closed Friday up 24%, pushing the overall gain to 62% in days, but overnight into Monday, it doubled from recent levels as the news hit and trading volume went through the roof, over 114 million shares traded, way above average. That's pure FOMO in action. But wait, there's more fuel on this fire. Big players are betting huge on BMNR. Cathie Wood from ARK Invest, she's been loading up. Just in the last week, Arkansas K snapped up over $54 million worth of BMNR shares across her ETFs, adding to a previous $174 million stake. That's Cathie freaking Wood, the queen of disruptive tech, seeing BMNR as the next big crypto proxy. And get this, Peter Thiel's Founders Fund grabbed a 9% stake back in July, sending the stock surging then too. Even a director made a massive insider buy around the same time. When whales like these dive in, retail follows, and boom, prices double. On top of that, BitMine's making smart corporate moves to keep the momentum going. They launched a $1 billion stock buyback program on the 29th of July, which screams confidence in their own value. That's them saying, hey, our stock's undervalued, we're buying it back to boost shareholder returns. They also expanded an equity offering to $4.5 billion, giving them ammo to buy even more ETH or expand operations. And options trading just started on the NYSE for BMNR, which means more liquidity and volatility, perfect for traders, but a wild ride for holders. Now, let's talk numbers to make this real. BMNR's market cap is sitting at about $6.86 billion right now, with shares trading around $61. Year to date, up a whopping 743%. That's not a typo, 743%. But here's the edge. Their ETH holdings alone are worth billions, and if ETH keeps climbing, analysts like Tom Lee from Fundstrat are calling for $18, 000 ETH. Eventually, that treasury could balloon to insane levels. BitMine's also staking their ETH for 2 to 5% annual yields, turning it into a cash flow machine. It's like owning a stock that's part crypto ETF, part mining play, all wrapped in one. Of course, I have to keep it real with you. No investment is without risks, and BMNR is no exception. Crypto's volatile as heck. If ETH dumps, so does BitMine's treasury value and stock price. We've seen pullbacks before. Remember when they tumbled on the 30th of July after a buyback announcement? Markets can be fickle. Plus, they're diluting shares to raise capital for more buys, which could pressure the price short term. Regulatory stuff in crypto is always a wild card, especially with elections and new policies on the horizon. And while they've got low employee count, just 7 people, that means they're lean, but also reliant on key execs. But here's why this matters to you. If you're bullish on Ethereum's future with upgrades like better scalability and real world adoption in DeFi, NFTs, and Web3 BMNR gives you leveraged exposure without directly buying crypto. It's like amplifying ETH's gains through a stock. Analysts are starting coverage with buys. Think Equity slapped a $60 target just last month, and with shares already past that, who knows where it goes next. Some YouTubers are calling for $100 soon if ETH runs. So, what should you do? If you're new to this, start by researching more. Check out their investor presentation from the 28th of July for the deep dive. If you're in, consider dollar cost averaging to ride the volatility. And if you're watching crypto trends, keep an eye on ETH, BTC ratio, and big announcements from BitMine. This could be the start of a new era for corporate crypto treasuries. All right, that's the scoop on BMNR up 100%, a perfect storm of ETH pumps, massive holdings, and investor hype. If this got you excited, smash that like button, subscribe for more stock breakdowns, and drop a comment. Are you buying BMNR or waiting for a dip? Let me know. Thanks for watching, stay smart out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.